Sky Temple. Currently, the teams are swapping back over to their opponent's computers so we can get the second game reverse draft underway. Any change-ups you guys would particularly like to see here on Sky Temple?
Don't give Rexar.
No healers, no tanks.
You gotta be careful though, because what I was noticing throughout that game is the poison damage really started to...
We're breakdancing now?
I think it was, maybe that was a sabotage attempt, just trying to remove X because he was too threatening.
Did Savage and Glowing just collide here?
I think so.
They're colliding out of game as they collide in game for game number 2. Team West up 1 game in this very serious, ultra important all-star match.
So I'd like to make an argument about the no healers, no tanks. Let's just mix it up a bit. Only healers. Let's just see if they can do anything about it.
Only healers? Are you crazy? Have you ever played against full healer comps?
Against Sky Temple. I mean, if anything, I think you should take all the characters that cannot beat the Sky Temple Guardians.
On their own.
Yeah.
Nova. I'm still making the case for Nova.
She's just gonna bribe everything though. She's gonna get all the kills and bribe.
Okay, let me put it like this. She's not a first pick, but, but depending, okay.
Even in an all-star match with reverse draft.
We're getting strategy here, right?
Pick.
On a later stage, if you see you can survive the initial burst, then you could go into the Nova here.
Team West banning for Team East against Team West, I think.
What does Team West not want to be given by Team East? What was the biggest hinder to them in the previous game? Is it Probius? Last time they removed
I don't know,
Gaslow.
that shield battery was coming in handy for their team fights.
Yeah, they did quite a lot of damage there.
I would say
that was a problem.
I think you should take someone who has... you should not want to play a hero that has no poke, because this is basically a 5 versus 5 damage. If East corrects their mistakes, and anyone that has poke can win stuff like that.
I think we found the most reasonable draft, because what's worse than the worst heroes in the game? Nothing's worse than the worst heroes in the game, so they ban nothing.
Yeah, very clever.
They've done it. They've metagamed it. They've metagamed this.
I think there's a life lesson in there somewhere.
No matter something about lemons or lemonade.
Something about it, yeah. What do Team East ban for Team West?
I don't know.
Is it...
Nothing.
Are they going to match? Are they matching the nothing ban?
It seems like it, right?
I mean, in theory, you could just save us all time, just do a throwaway ban of actually a really good hero.
By the way, think about for a second how difficult this actually is for the East, because we've been talking yesterday in show match about communication, and now in the interview today, they've been saying, well, we just screamed player IDs, and that's how we communicated. What now? You can't even ask your teammates, hey, have you played this hero ever before in your life?
Yeah.
It is completely counterable.
Do we know the captain of Team East?
I don't
think you have any roles when it comes to
Just let your own hero.
No
they
ban
match
either.
the nothing ban.
Wow.
This is next level.
So Team
They don't
West,
even burn it on a good hero. They actually go fully for nothing.
Team West will give Team East their first pick.
I love the music.
This music is
Yeah, Murky. Woo.
And the crowd
Now
loves
we're
that
talking.
pick.
Now we're talking.
So, March of the Murlocs, Infinite Murlocs, Murky, the Samuro, and the Galaxy.
We see a tournament meta emerging once again. It's the Anubarak Dahaka, if you will, of the bottom of the pack. East now gladly returns that to Team West.
East is like, you guys try this one.
Try
See how you like it.
This map has a reasonable amount of mercenaries. If Gasser wanted to go Robo-Goblin, he could try just split push build.
Yes, when you are given weird stuff, you need to embrace it. Bladestorm was just a little too serious.
Okay, this is actually weird because, but they banned it.
Team Liquid draft.
Oh, I'm not so sure about this one.
West is giving East a 2015 Team Liquid draft.
Murky is a pain.
Yes,
Pretty good.
I agree.
Pretty good.
The question is, though, can anyone on the East team play the Vikings? Because otherwise, that's
They banned him earlier. They banned him earlier, so that might be the reason.
Yeah.
You know, I've won a Grandmaster Hero League game with Murky, Vikings, and Abba on my team. It's
I'm
really
sure
good.
you have.
I believe it.
Brightwing being hovered. Is she worth it?
You need to ban something that has poor wave clear.
Brightwing seems reasonable. She does not have the best.
Why would you ban anything?
They want it. They ban Morales. Not good wave clear. She is a support. I guess they don't intend on picking support, so just remove him.
East doesn't want to have Morales with the comp that they have. They believe that would be the biggest anti-synergy. And it kind of makes sense, because none of that is worth healing or stim droning.
Not at all.
Stim drone, Abaslap.
We have literally a team that is not worth healing.
And Morales is the best healer. The best worst healer, actually.
Mokus Morales.
There will be no Mocusing of Morales today, Connor.
I would just let that run through again.
Is Team East just going to pick what they had to play in the last game? And if so,
like you
does West want to ban something from that?
Yeah, maybe. Jaina or...
Jaina might be the most viable out of the heroes that were left.
Well, we did see Guillotine in a no-healer comp. You've got to have quite
I mean, why would you want to be healed? You want to get your damage.
Huh?
You want to get that guillotine damage. Why would you want to be healed? You want to be... you want to be
I
low
know,
health.
but we know Tastingo is the better one. There was a big misjudgment by Team East just now.
Better does not come into the equation here, Crappy.
I mean, at this point,
There's a meta.
the pride of Team East has to be stinging. I think they're going to come swinging here. They want to make this a 2-1.
See if they do. So yeah, are West going to continue down the path of East has found the worst possible draft? Sorry, are East going to go down the path of West found the best
Yeah, it's
possible
not
draft and give
confusing
it
at
to
all,
West?
huh?
Yeah,
I
it is.
understand everything that's
So
going on.
the East now drafting for the West again the next 2 picks, and they are running down the top. Butcher!
Oh no, Jay, how now?
Look at my monitor a second. I don't know if we can bring that up on screen, but what is currently on the analysis monitor, can we very quickly have that up?
What are they doing?
Butcher is amazing against Murky and Vikings.
You have Gazlo. Oh my god.
I mean,
For the Murky.
it makes sense. There is nothing worth healing, so you give them to healers that are enablers.
Guys, we had to endure Trixler
There is no claim.
on Gazlo last game. Now we've got Jay Howe about the Butcher.
Can you imagine how much
Same
energy Lucio creates when he turns on negative amp?
That,
Like reverse amp?
I think you're thinking into this, and that's a bad idea.
They also
Two?
we
Is
have
that
a
the answer?
Gazlo and an Asmodan and a Samuro.
They have
It's
some
like they can
incredible
just
split
push through wherever they want.
But
Team West.
they're against the Vikings.
Yeah, oh, great. Balog alone is gonna kill them.
Team West can just run it down mid.
Yeah, they can.
Yes. Sounds like a game I saw earlier on Sky
Yeah.
Temple.
I mean,
So just don't pick Sylvanas. Whatever you do. Does Gazlo just take the building disabling laser to just...
Wait, are they gonna let it
This?
random? They're letting it random?
Oh, they do. Are
Oh, no
they?
random.
Jimmy.
I wonder what Mene's playing.
So, 2 supports this time.
can you imagine how many stacks he's gonna get on the season, Marksman?
Yeah, and taste for blood.
Fresh meat.
Yes. Abattoir, infinite
Oh
meat.
yeah. Definitely gotta go abattoir because you're
1,000.
probably
Alright.
going to die at some point.
Oh.
I am 100% certain by now that some admin lied to the East about how this works. I mean, they have no chance.
Ariel is gonna get energy how? Abba slaps? How can he slap even?
That
Against
Butcher
Iggy
is gonna have a field day.
Question, if you crown Abatha and he symbiotes someone, do you get the energy from the symbiote damage?
No one has literally ever tried this.
Now is the time to try. This is where we find out. Ariel just AFKs in base, builds energy, and then goes out, comes back once she's healed.
The
You're
look on
thinking-
Grumpy's face was 100% disappointment, and you tested
Okay, but let's put it like this. If there's a person
100%.
that has tried that, it's Trixler.
Yeah, Trickle us the answer once again.
It's perfect.
Okay, let's get serious here for a second
No,
because
absolutely not.
Okay.
how do you stop the push?
How do you stop anything? Butcher is killing you. Reyna is killing you. They're both getting stacks. They're getting outpushed by the Asmodan, the Samuro, and the Gazlo. This is just poor drafting.
I'll let you roll right into your prediction then.
West all the way. It's lovely to see you trying to make a case
not
for Abatha Murky.
I think this time the West. It will be hard, but I think they can do it.
The East are going to Roma 6 with the Vikings in the roaming comp, and they're just going to kill everything.
Yeah.
I fail to see how this could possibly go wrong. I'm going for the East.
The West. What is that?
Are you all right?
I'm voting for the West here. They're the best around. Nothing's going to ever bring them down.
I'm so glad StarCraft is watching this.
Yeah.
Show
This is really sports
skills.
now. Let's show you how it's done.
Ooh, chat agreeing with all of us except Tetcher. I'm sure that won't come back to bite us at all.
If East wins this somehow, I'm gonna be so smug.
We will bow down to your analyst ways.
It's not happening.
All right, well, that is it for us. We're heading over to the casters. Trixler, J-How, show us what you got.
40, saving the game,
Stop
40.
zooming.
So the answer to Tetra's question is yes. Duh. Secondly, I thought we were playing troll comps, not legitimate compositions.
I don't really know why the laughter is here or
Yeah, I don't
anything. This is
understand.
about as meta as it gets. I mean, all we need to know is Butcher.
That's all we need to know. For those of you at home that don't know J-How, first off, you're missing out. Second off, this guy, he's played Butcher once or twice in his lifetime.
Love me some Butcher, man. You pick Butcher into a Vikings and Murky comp. Now here's what happens, right? You got Abattoir at level 1. You get meat stacks that drop around the minions. Once you hit once you have 125 of them, the only way to exceed that number is with Abattoir, and you get 5 for every hero that you kill. Obviously, you have to run and pick over it. Every single Viking, every single Murky kill, the potential for meat stacks is astronomical.
I mean, J-How, you drive a hard bargain here. Yeah, sure. Butcher's pretty good in a Murky until level 13, when you get the ability Fish Tank and you become the most unstoppable monster on the field. Can Team West win the game before 13? That is the question, as they're gonna go full bottom lane push style, and they're getting held back.
Oh, there we go. There's some stacks. There's some more stacks. Butcher, look, you can't see it on this map in the UI, but rest assured, every time you see Vanilla run forward when he's near death, he's looking for that meat that's on the ground.
Fresh meat in particular, but he just found a fresh death there as Butcher falls. He's down for 10 seconds. Murky also being killed off in the top right with his egg falling down.
That's no big deal. Go down!
Ooh, Lucio goes in, brings up the auto attacks. He's skating. He's straightening it up, man. He's going in for Asmo. Can he get it? God dog is a god, Lucio!
Oh, okay, but seriously, let's think about this. At level 1 for Ariel, you get the cooldown reduction on that Sacred Suite for every enemy hit in the center.
Yeah,
And
meta, whatever, dude. Let's talk about something else.
They were wondering how you're going to generate that energy. You go up there and you just...
Are you a dolphin right now? They're just clapping.
That's a walrus. Dolphins don't have
Okay,
arms.
well, I mean, they're both fish. Whatever, dude. No big deal.
What?
Like this
A
guy.
dolphin is a mammal.
Murky at the bottom, murking it up, dude. Using that bribe, burning out waves here. He's going to be getting as many giants as he can.
So, okay, confirmed. Dolphins have arms and they're fish.
Yeah, 100%. I don't see the problem here. J-How, you need to chill out, dude. We're here to cast video games. Not joke around. And God Dog floating around the side here on the temple. And I like the strategy from Team West. They are taking this very, very seriously right now, as we should be. Putting the Asmodee and the Butcher and the Gazlo in one area to control space, while the Vikings continue to soak in different lanes, and they're not getting much of an advantage. God Dog's coming in again, man. Is this the new hot? Abathur and Lucio? Look at this. They're shredding everybody.
Uh-oh, Butcher going in. He gets the meat.
He killed a Viking.
That's still 5 meat.
You just got so excited.
Yes.
You're definitely a
He's
Butcher
only at-
main.
He's only at 22 stacks. He's clearly not playing them. That's right.
What
Look
is
at this.
What is the typical amount of meat stacks you should have if you are playing Butcher by this time?
If you're playing Butcher against the Vikings and Murky,
Yeah.
you should probably already be somewhere around 80 or 90
Okay.
with 6 B steps included.
Okay, I like it. That's a good
And a spray.
a good moment. So before 3 moments, you need to be almost done with your late game quest. All right, J-How,
It's
bring
not
in the
late
knowledge.
game if you have all that in front of you.
You're right, you got a point there. Well, Vanilla is moving in with the meat stack. Xingxi coming in for the rotation. Baylog gets picked off, but Xingxi doesn't mind working out the damage on the side, and we have our teams continuing to move forward, but Team East is starting to pull away with that Vikings gameplay.
I really hope. Oh, that's the sound of an egg dying.
Oh, God, that I'm triggered, actually. I'm looking around. I don't. Are we good? Are we okay? We're okay. He's safe.
I want to see just Noblesse. He's going full mines build. Extra damage, more mines, shorter cooldown. I want to see him just lay a trap in an entire area. There's no healer on the side of West. Just let them walk through a minefield.
That could be impressive. I hope he does pull it off, but will they have time to set up those minefields? Hamtaro is destroying. Look at his build. This is the famous Fnatic Quacknix build. Actually, it's full laser, very solid, great in quick match. Occasionally you can pull it out in Team League if you're trolling your teammates. You just burn everybody in your way. You win every single 1v1 if there is no stun. You literally cannot lose to the best heroes in the game.
The amount of just times Xingxi just throws the ribbons out over and over is West is getting dominated. 11 kills to 3 with their ultimate kill comp.
See, that wasn't fair. That was a 3v1.
Oh!
They're not playing the rules. Did he just B-step with
Yeah.
Baylog?
Oh, yeah.
He's the
it's
worst
just really
Viking.
hard to see because Asman's a little bit bigger than most.
Oh, Noblesse behind the wall. He bangs him into it. Outplayed.
Oh, dude.
He's flirting, dude.
That wall is almost down. If you're Butcher and you have minions, you go in, you can heal up under it. The clones go over.
Noblesse punishing the
Go,
rage here.
go,
The Butcher
go,
just
go!
get away. He's going for it. Noblesse hoping to get away.
Go!
Slug. He's running. Run, little Slug. Run.
Yes! Touchdown! Wait.
No, that's right. That was
Oh,
perfect.
okay, yeah, that was a touchdown.
Yeah, you're definitely in the right sport. I love tennis. It's
Oh,
so
more
fun.
meat stacks.
Okay, they're still on the
Why did he
back
turn?
line. They're stuck between a fort and a keep, though. This is what
Oh, no.
March of the Godlocks.
You can't stand there.
He's going to. Look at him. He's trying to dodge, but you can't dodge Murlocs. They're everywhere.
Or can he?
No,
Or
he's not
can
gonna do it.
he?
No way. He's not going to do it. No way. And NSJ comes in. He's got the slime.
He has no mana. He
But
can't.
he has a hat. NSG does.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, there's one. Oh, no. Don't let it explode.
He didn't let it explode. He killed it. Vanilla the micro
Oh, he
gun.
fell off.
Whoa.
Oh, that's sad.
That was sad. That's okay. You deserved it, dude. You should never die behind a fort. That's the one thing you don't do as a butcher.
Just so we know, he went victuals at 7, which means that if minions die near him, he heals, but yet he hid in a bush and hid from the minions. What? Come on, man.
What are you doing? I'm just still surprised with God Dog here, continuing to get kills, but the laser build comes online. It destroys their Ariel on the back right. Solid play. Noblesse comes in. God Dog just barely living.
If I had to ask, if I told you Glaurung was going to be on Gazlo, and I said, what heroic do you think he's going to choose and why, what would you say?
Oh, is he on
Don't
Gazlo?
look! Don't look! Trickster,
I
stop
would
cheating!
definitely not look at the talent screen and see a Robo Goblin.
Right!
What?
It's dive heavy Glaurung. On no matter what hero it is, he wants to do more damage.
And the good news is this recently changed so competitive players can pull him off in competitive play. We now have the new Robo Goblin. You activate
Butcher!
hit some armor, you get some movement speed, and we're gonna see the Butcher
Ow!
continue to. Oh, and Jayhow, is this?
That's a hole-in-one!
Are you actually playing this game right now?
Oh, I love it. You can run as Lucio, you can run all along that wall, but you cannot hide fresh meat.
Wow, that was really scary. Hyperion coming out and Mayday starting up the stutter steps. The Viking longboat comes in and gets stunned right on top of the boss. Savage has been stunned once again. March of the Murlocs is destroying everybody. The Murloc destroying Xingxi versus Hamtaro. The 1v1 of decades. Ariel stands upon here. She destroys and gets the boss.
Asman's body just got flung away by a tornado.
That's actually lore appropriate,
Oh,
isn't
look
it?
at this. Look how many health bars are on the screen, and look how many disappear. I mean, this is pro Vikings play. You grab all 3 of them, and you stand directly under everybody.
That's probably one of my favorite ways to play the Vikings. Yeah, it looks great. Gets you straight to the death screen, which is beautiful, by the way.
Oh, there's the mine trap. He's trying to bait. He's trying to bait. You stand in the bush. No, give me. Okay. Ah, he moved. All
No,
right,
walk us through
look
the
at this.
bait.
All right, here's what you do if you're an Abathur.
Yeah.
You stand in a bush. Your locust comes out, and
Sure.
every time it spawns, they're like, oh, wait a minute. That locust has a lot of health.
Yeah.
He must be nearby.
Oh, I should go
better
in
go
there.
over there and check that bush.
Yeah.
You run into a bunch of mines. You're like, dang
Oh,
it.
snap.
Come on, man. Oh, there it is. Too bad it's Butcher, and too bad Butcher has a lot of health.
Too bad it's the best hero in the game. Vanilla easily walks into those mines. Solid bait, though, but Murky's starting to shred here. That 13 talent really coming online. Wait a minute. Did he get Fish Tank? He did get Fish Tank.
We got more mines.
Now.
Eat that, Glaurung. Eat that, June.
JL, I don't mean to tell you this, but I think you oversold the power of the mines.
You just got to find the right moment, the right time. And you have to go all in on the mines. You can't spread them here, spread them there. You have to put all of them in one place. Trust me, I've done it.
Yeah, family-friendly stream. You can't half rear it, you know? You have to make sure you go a full rear on those mines. Hyperion comes out. The Vikings in the boat. Here comes the Butcher as he's slaying forward.
He's trying, but he's got so much to deal with, and he's just running backwards. He has no idea. Do I go in? Do I go out? Reverse amp and Murlocs. For a big, scary guy with a big cleaver, he's getting picked on by a bunch of small people.
I mean, no one should doubt the strength of the Murlocs, and that is the reason why. 4 people have fallen. Only Mayne, the best player in this entire All-Stars match, lives, but even he can't handle the pressure of Team East as they walk forward, slaying everybody on the field.
I think the most important thing we have to consider is first, you get into melee range as Abathur. Second, remember, West won game number 1. If East wins game number 2, we get a game 3.
That is exciting. That means we get more of these legitimate comps. People finally in Hero League can learn how to win the game. Look at Team East. In fact, take a screenshot, post that, put it as your wallpaper, and be ready to pick these heroes. I would recommend putting on an Imager or whatever website it is and give it to your teammates. Say, hey, teammates, follow this drafting strategy because you will earn victories.
Just don't follow June on Samuro. June is a great support player, but I'm not sold on his Samuro.
I mean, his mirror images has been killing things, so that's pretty exciting.
More than what he's done. The Furnace Blast!
Furnace Blast
exploding.
charging in! He gets nothing really off of it. God Dog's chasing him down here on the left. Vanilla does get away. At the same time, Hamtaro's being blocked. He's working on those lasers.
You know, I think I've got an idea. I've got an idea. New hero for new meta. You ready for this, Trixler?
I'm ready for it.
At level 13, Alarak has a talent called Sadism, right? He gets extra damage. What if you had a hero like Butcher? No matter who died on the map, whether your team or their team, there's fresh meat there because you're that savage.
Wow. What if there was that kind of hero?
I'm just saying, hire me now.
Hire you now. J-How, the designer, lead game director of Heroes of Storm 3. Abathur, what are you doing there? No bless. Gets caught in the bush. He was trying to go for the J-How strat and dies for it. That's why he shouldn't pull that off. Vanilla continues to get away while Zing C is fighting the Samuro clones.
Run, June, run! Run! Oh,
he's invisible.
Oh, he's waiting for his boop. He's waiting for his boop.
Does God Dog know he's there?
I don't know.
Yes, he does.
Oh!
Well, that sucks. Top lane's being pushed in here, and this specialist team is really starting to put a hurt.
Oh, they came out. We're going to have the Butcher going in, finding that he can kill absolutely nobody and just take a bunch of damage. I don't know what's going on here, Trixler.
Yeah, well, in my professional analysis as a professional Hero Storm
God Dog?
But hang on. Now that's the Butcher play I've seen in the past. That was fantastic.
I'm thinking, well, at least he's going to get a trade.
Oh, man, that was ridiculous. I kind of like the strategy of Team East continuing to push in the top. They're just, you know, kind of getting nothing done except killing Jimmy under the fort. Team East seems to be styling at the moment.
They have 30 kills to 9, more than three times as many.
I'm not okay with this. NSG.
He's kind of, you think he missed the mark?
19 patches ago, this was nerfed. Putting a March of the Murlocs on top of a fort doesn't really put damage anymore. It used to be back in the day when Murky was actually annoying, because now he's perfect. When he was annoying, you could drop 2 March of the Murlocs on a fort and actually burn it down. No longer is that the case. Boss is being snuck down here in the middle as Team West with Samuro and the Gazel are moving in.
Oh man, the reverse amp, but in comes the Butcher. He wants revenge, except the boss is gonna be an ally here to Team East.
Okay, they're working on it, and Team East is controlling space way too well. The Butcher falls, only Glaurung stands, and even with the clamps, he can't get a kill.
Give him the clamps with the reverse amp. I have no idea what comes next.
Are we flowing? Are we tiptoeing around this Viking boat rolling? Oh God, that was horrible. Okay, we're gonna watch Rainer as he's going in for Abathur. Abathur doesn't have any fur, but he might just fall to Rainer's deter. He's chasing him.
Hyperion!
Okay.
The jukes!
Wow.
He does have vision, though.
He does. Can he?
He's got vision.
That's a good point. He does have vision.
He doesn't have vision.
Not anymore. He's down. And we're going to see Rainer fall. Noblesse continues to be a god on any hero you give him.
I think the most important thing is that it's only been almost 14 minutes, and Butcher has 105 stacks. The minute he has 125, this game is over. It's like when you take down 2 keeps on Battlefield of Eternity. It looks good, but you always lose.
There's no way you're coming back to the scenario. That's 11 minutes wait from your recommended possibilities of getting that finished, but he's still getting it done.
It seems accurate, yeah. Hamtaro trying to go in, and the Vikings are like, nope. I want to see Vanilla turn around. They don't have that for a moment. They don't have that. Get on them.
I kind of wish Kalaris was here, even though you're great, J-Hal. Simply because of this Diablo lore appreciation. We have Asmodan and Butcher fighting side by side, but Lucio, the lone Overwatch character, apparently is broken as he charges forward with this entire team, Team East, getting Vanilla low once again.
You got to think that all of this blame lies on the Butcher. The best hero in the game somehow can't pull it through. But again, don't give up on him just yet, Trixler.
Yeah, sometimes he's got to keep
119 stacks. I have it up on my screen because I'm cheating.
Glorong is getting focused here. It's 20-16. Team East seems to have this game already done and over with here as they are breaking down every single fort and keep. Mane has a nice juke there, but Rainer flies across the map just like he flies in space.
Like Lance Armstrong?
Like.
Sorry, Grubby. We love you. For anybody who doesn't know that reference, that's not mine.
All right, well, I just wanted to end the game, so we can go to game number 3.
But we're so close to 125 stacks. Oh, look at that! Abathur going hard on the core! He's starting to slap it! The crowd's going wild! Let's hear it!
The Murky and the Abathur working on the core. Slap, slap, slap. The core continues to fall. In fact, the teammates of Team East aren't doing any damage. This is all Abathur. They get the win here. Abathur, by himself, will take one single hand and slap the core to death. Team East with the victory and a tie.
I mean, I don't think I've seen a team try that hard in a game. They had 40
40-10, by the way, so a total of 50 kills in that game. Quite a lot of fun, and it looks like we are gearing up for a game number 3. I really hope these teams start to actually take the spirit of this competition to hand here and start joking around with their compositions, because I'm getting tired of seeing this real stuff.
I know. I mean, double support, triple specialist with 0 damage. I mean, you'd think that you'd draft something a little bit more weird.
Yeah, you think you would. Well, let's go to our panelists that will have thoughts to share about this match.
Well, guys, we have some lessons learned from that last game. Number 1, Trick is a rap god. Next up, Xingxi is so good at every single role. It is just, it's so frustrating. How is he that good? And finally, we've got Fat Illidan at this event. We have regular Illidan, and now we have Sluggathan.
Really? Is that a thing?
The name is a work in progress, okay?
Is now.
We're working on it. It's 10:30 p.m.
Noblesse with Abathur, definitely doing some dives here in various different kinds.
When Mene tried to kill him.
The Q away, that's literally...
Oh, he saved him, and then he's like, wait a second, I got Hyperion. Go.
Yeah, we need some air support. You're not in range either. Well, shucks.
And he actually stood there for like 10 seconds. I was just like, well, that was a dumb idea.
And then he gets killed by both supports, which turned out to be the main damage dealers from East.
Yeah, God Dog was doing work, but I think you have a replay for us.
I have I have 2 replays. We're going to start on this one. This is the first fight that we ended up with Lucio, #1 player killer, picking up 1 and is looking for a second. Baits in. You actually see Samuro die up top to mines, and then they chase down the Asmodan as well, and then Ariel dies to minions. Spectacular play from both teams there, and we have a second one here. We're going to take a quick pause here. This is the main boss fight that sort of, it was still pretty even at this point. This is when East really pulled ahead. West, ambitious, taking the boss. They already had Robo-Goblin, but you can see here, East moving in from all angles. Let's play it forward in slow motion, please. We get the stun up onto the Butcher, separating out the teams into 3 lines, and you can see them trying to cut it out. Butcher runs in, but is still getting CC'd here. The focus from the Vikings up in the top. The focus from the Murky already trying to beat the Butcher, who's still doing damage. Maida is being forced away up in the top. And finally, Ariel is absolutely destroying everything, moving in, marching the Murlocs, killing off all the heroes. And then Xingzi, with that cooldown reduction, moves in to the boss point and takes the boss, killing off Hamtaro and winning the game.
Well done there.
Did you know that you just... Never mind.
No. What? I'm an analyst.
You
I'm
just
a professional.
threw tic-tac-toe.
I'm a professional. I know what you're on about.
Well, we have a game number 3 on our hands between East and West. Turns out the double